Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is definitely something that is very different from the previous videos that I've uploaded so far. I will be talking about my journey throughout my LPN course or my program at Concord Career College. So I will be making this into a series, so if you would like to join me on my journey to getting into the LPN program, please click that post notification bell so that you can get notified every time I post any nursing related videos. Today, I do want to share the steps that I had to take to apply for the LPN program at Concord Career College to hopefully guide you as well if you are considering applying for the same program as me at the same college. Choosing to pursue a career in nursing has been very significant for me, and I'm excited to take you through all the steps that I took to get seated for the next cohort. Let's get started. I first heard about Concord Career College over Google. I was actually looking for different colleges around the Los Angeles area, and Concord was one of them. I also looked into American Career College, and I believe that was Glendale Career College. I was considering the ones in the area that I could possibly go to after work because I was considering working a 9-to-5 job and going to school part-time. So it would be from Monday to Friday, I would be at work 9 to 5 or 8 to 5 really. And then on Mondays and Wednesday evenings, I'd be at school, and then all weekends. As soon as I've decided on Concord Career College, I started doing more research. I attended a virtual information session, which gave me a great sense of what the program and what the school is all about. It's very crucial for you to explore multiple schools to find the best fit for you. So as I did more further research, Concord's focus on hands-on training and their strong connection with local healthcare facilities made it really clear that their program was designed for students who are trying to prepare for, real-life world nursing career. This is the practical approach that I was looking for, and that's why I decided to choose Concord Career College. And in the end, the decision that I made just felt right. It aligned with my goals, offered the resources that I need, and provided a supportive environment that I knew would help me succeed in my journey to becoming an LPN. For the application process. So typically with vocational colleges, the application is usually straightforward, but since I'm not an American citizen and I completed my high school education back home in Canada, I could not start the application form immediately. Hi, Yogurt. So I made an appointment with the admissions office to plan out my path, to discuss not only why the school may or may not be suitable for me. Yes, Yogurt. Oh my goodness. To discuss why the school may or may not be for me, but if the program that I'm choosing is also suitable for me as well. Yeah, but other than that, they also talked to me about what requirements I need to get into the program. So like I stated earlier, I made an appointment with the admissions office on, I believe it was May 20th, 2024, to discuss the steps I need to apply for the program, as I do have a different history than most, citizens here do, since I am from out of the country. The only reason that I met up with the admissions advisor later is that I literally arrived in Portland a week before that meeting, because I literally just got here at May 16th. So I got to work right away because I really wanted to make sure that I can squeeze it on the next cohort. We're not wasting time here. Time is of the essence, people. All right, so once I did get there, they immediately made me do the Wonderlic exam on the spot. Like, they checked me in and they're like, oh, hey, yeah, you're gonna go do the Wonderlic test right now. I didn't even get to discuss anything with the admissions rep. I was panicking. I was like, oh my God, I was not prepared for this. I don't know what my cat's doing in the background. But I started freaking out. I'm like, definitely affected me in my exam results. To be honest with you, I was very flustered. I was very nervous because I was not expecting that. Me personally, I just like being prepared for exams. So yeah, I was a little freaked out. Now, if you don't know what a Wonderlic test is, you have to complete 50 questions within 12 minutes, and the score is calculated on how many correct answers you get within that 12 minutes. You can skip questions, so it's best not to overthink these questions that you get, and just skip to the questions that fit your stronger suit. But I'll talk more about the Wonderlic test on the next section, the entrance requirements. So after the Wonderlic test, the admissions rep brought me to her office and we kind of got to know each other a little bit. She was kind of interviewing me. We discussed why the school may or may not be suitable for me, my goals, my hobbies. I should have asked her hobbies too. And what are the requirements that I need to get into the program. So like I mentioned in the admissions appointment, they had me do the Wonderlic SLE test. Now, to be honest with you, math is not my strongest suit. On the first test, I took way too long, spending some time on the math questions. So unfortunately, with my first attempt, I only had enough to pass to go through the program of medical assistant, not an LPN. They did give me a chance to retake the Wonderlic test after that appointment, immediately after, but they did state that if you do not pass the Wonderlic exam to become an LPN, then you would have to do the HESI A2 test, which I was actually already expecting in the first place. Now, the HESI A2 test, as I was told previously, is actually a requirement for LPNs, for surgical techs, and respiratory therapy students. Supposedly, during the time that I did go, they changed it, whereas if you do score high enough on the Wonderlic test, you can just bypass the HESI A2 test. Now, I'm not sure if this will change in the future. It was like this in the past where you do have to take the HESI A2, but during the time that I did, this 2024 earlier in this year, because I scored high enough on my second attempt with the Wonderlic exam, which was immediately after my first attempt, honestly, I just skipped a lot of the math questions because I did not want to spend too much time trying to do those problems. I knew what my weakness was and I just skipped to the ones that I knew. I scored high enough to skip the HESI A2 exam, which is actually quite funny because prior to me applying to the school, I bought the HESI A2 practice exam book already just to prepare myself, because as far as I knew back then, that was a huge requirement. But I didn't have to take it, which thank God, because it would have been like a 4-hour exam. But yeah, don't have to do all that. I do have the book still. Now, following the admissions test, they did require for me to show them my high school diploma and my high school transcripts. They were very specific with the copies that they wanted from me. They wanted original copies. They did not want mobile photos. They did not want it to be scanned on a phone, like, you know, those scanner apps. They needed the original copy scanned on an actual printer scanner. It has to be the original document. Unfortunately, at that time, I had a picture of my high school diploma. Had to do a bunch of other things to basically get it again, paid my old school, yada, yada, yada. Regardless, I was able to get them, thank God. They had a third-party program to make sure that my high school credentials was equivalent to a US high school diploma, because I did have a Canadian one. And unfortunately, previously, I went to a private performing arts music school, so unfortunately, I could not use those credits to transfer. And after almost 2 weeks of waiting for my confirmation, oh my God, yogurt! So after almost 2 weeks of waiting for my confirmation to see if my transcripts were equivalent to a US diploma, they finally sent me the online application to apply. I believe that was on June 1st of 2024. So securing the financial aid was the next step. You know, you can't move forward if you can't pay that money, especially in this damn country. So I filled out the FAFSA, which I've actually never filled out the FAFSA before, so this was all very new to me. I applied for some scholarships, and I also made an appointment with the financial advisor. Concord's financial advisor is so sweet. She's actually so funny, and I love her. She was very helpful with guiding me throughout the process. Yogurt! And she made sure that I understood everything that was going on with the financial journey. I also applied for a student loan from College Ave, which helped me cover the remaining tuition cost. Keep in mind with College Ave, although they have really good ratings, they usually do want a cosigner from you, so just to keep that in mind. So after a few weeks, I finally got a call from my advisor stating that I am seated for the next cohort, which is on July 8th of 2024. Nice. I believe I got that call on June 13th. It is now June 15th. I still have to register for my classes, but they did say that the orientation is going to be on June 27th. So that's going to be 2 weeks prior to my classes starting. At the time that I'm recording this video, unfortunately, I have not yet received my letter. However, hopefully by the time that I'm editing this, I have received the official letter stating that I will be attending class on the next cohort. My biggest piece of advice is to stay organized, stay persistent, keep track of all your deadlines, all your documents. Just be on top of everything, honestly. Don't rely on them making sure that everything's on top of it. Obviously, they're also taking care of other students. Do not be shy to contact them and make sure everything's good to go. They were very understanding when I did email them, when I did call them and ask for updates. And I think that also shows that I care about, you know, truly getting into the next cohort. I might be a little annoying, but that's okay. And utilize your campus resources, like the advising office or the financial aid office. They are there to help you. But yeah, that's my experience with the admission for Concord Career College for the LPN program. I am incredibly excited to start this journey, and I really hope that my experience with the admissions help you out when you consider possibly applying for an LPN program or any other programs within any vocational college. Please keep an eye out. I'll probably make a separate video on why I chose to do LPN program. But as of now, if you have any further questions, please let me know in the comment below. I'm actually also considering opening up a Discord chat for us to discuss any LPN related things questions as I'm actually going throughout the school, so that if you have any further questions for me or for others who are already in an LPN program or who have already graduated that course, to basically help everybody out. This is supposed to be a community. We're supposed to share our knowledge, share our experiences so that we can all help each other out. If you found this video helpful at all, please give me a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe, as I will be posting more about nursing content and other lifestyle videos while I'm here in Portland. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till next time. Bye.